So, good morning to all. Today we have discussed the concept of fundamental concept of block diagram of operational amplifier. Now, first of all, what is the meaning of op-amp? It is used for it is used for addition, subtraction of two signal contain same frequency but amplitude is different. Amplitude is different. This is considered as a fundamental concept of operational amplifier. Fundamental concept of operational amplifier. It is also used. It is also used to generate sine wave, sawtooth wave, and various types of signal. Various types of signal based on the application. Based on the application. So it is known as operational amplifier. Operation itself indicate it is used for mathematical operation. Now next point, block diagram. Block diagram. What is the meaning of block diagram? It contains two different input, and first of all it is consist of block diagram 1. It is known as second block. It is known as third block. It is known as fourth block. There are the four different blocks that can be present inside the op-amp. Now, first of all, what is the symbol? See, this is minus terminal. This is plus terminal. Here plus VCC. Here minus VEE. Here it is known as inverting terminal. Here it is known as non-inverting terminal. So it is known as basically three terminal. Two is a input terminal. One can be considered as a output terminal. Here it is known as inverting. Here it is known as non-inverting. And here it is known as output. Here VCC plus VCC means what? It can be considered as a supply voltage. It can be considered as a supply voltage. Now, this is known as IC, which consists of 8 different pin, 741. This is the name of IC. This is the first pin, second pin, third pin. Now see, first pin, second pin number, third pin number, fourth, eighth, 7, 6, 5. Now second terminal means what? It can be considered as an inverting terminal. It can be connected as a, considered as a number 2. Here it can be considered as a number 3. Output can be taken from number 6. Pin number 7 can be act as a plus VCC. Pin number 4 can be act as a minus VEE. So here if I have sketched the diagram with different pin, see this. Here pin number 2, here pin number 3, here pin number 4, it can be considered as a minus VEE. Here considered as a plus VCC. Here considered as a output. And plus 7 can be applied as a VCC. So it can be considered as an entire pin configuration of IC741. Entire pin configuration of IC741. So inside op-amp, inside this particular op-amp, see this my highlighter. See this my highlighter. Inside operational amplifier, one of the 4 diagram, see this. This is the first block, this is the second block, third block, fourth block. There are the 4 different blocks that can be present inside operational amplifier. Inside operational amplifier, there are the 4 different blocks that can be present. What are the block? What is the name of this particular block? What are the working of this particular block? That I have explained in the next part. So please try to concentrate here. So please concentrate. Inside operational amplifier, these 4 blocks that can be present. So what I am trying to say, if can be considered as a number 2, means what? Inverting terminal. It can be considered as a number 3, non-inverting terminal. Non-inverting terminal. So here output can be taken as a from 6 terminal. See here, 1 number and 5 number are not connected with each other. Why not connected? Why not connected with anyone? That I will explain later on. It can be used as a offset compensation. Offset compensation means what? If I have applied here 0 input, if I have here applied 0 input, still we can get output. Still we can get output something millivolt. Now we want to nullify this output. At that time this 2 terminal is used. How it can be used, that I will explain later on. So based on that, block diagram of entire operational amplifier that can be identified with the help of 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the meaning of 1, 2, 3, 4? That I will explain here. So here it is the basic configuration or basic fundamental concept related to operational amplifier, related to operational amplifier. Now see, what is the meaning of 1, 2, 3, 4? That I will explain here. One means what? Dual input, dual input, balance output, differential amplifier, dual input, balance output, differential amplifier. Second, dual input, unbalanced output, differential amplifier. Third, it can be considered as a level shifter. Third, it can be considered as a level shifter. And fourth, it can be considered as a push-pull amplifier, or we can say power amplifier. Third, it can be considered as a level shifter. Fourth, it can be considered as a power amplifier. Now, what is the meaning of dual input balance output differential amplifier? That I will explain in the next page. So first of all, I have write the dual input balance output differential amplifier. If you prepared for the final examination from this lecture, then I have write here highlighted point. That point you have to write in the exam. Don't write anything. Dual input means what? Two input apply to the system. Apply to differential amplifier. Second, balance means what? Balance means output taken from one terminal and it is used to remove DC component. It is used to remove DC component and used to improve overall voltage gain overall voltage gain of op-amp. So that particular point you have to write in the examination. And next point, it is basically differential amplifier. It is basically differential amplifier. So you have to write this particular 4 point in the examination, And whatever diagram that we have mentioned here, this is the block diagram of op-amp. Remember that point. Inside op-amp, these four block can be present. These four block four block consist of 36 transistor. These four block consist of 36 transistor. Please write this word in your examination. It is very, very helpful. Four block consist of 36 transistor. So first case, what is the figure inside the operational amplifier? What is the figure inside the operational amplifier that I will explain with the help of Google search. See, simply I have do the Google operational amplifier images. Go from operational amplifier in images section. See this. I have already mentioned that inside op-amp there are the four different blocks that can be present. Inside op-amp there are the four different blocks that can be present. See this. I have already explained that I will explain with the help of website. See this. Dual input unbalanced output differential amplifier, dual input unbalanced output differential amplifier, emitter follower or level shifter or complementary symmetry, push pull amplifier, or we can say power amplifier. See this. This is the inside operational amplifier. This is the block diagram of operational amplifier that I have explained or I would like to explain. Now see this. I have mentioned the entire figure inside circuit. See this. They are the inside circuit that can be present in the operational amplifier. Where are the inside circuit? Okay, simply see this. This is the entire figure that I would like to explain here. See this. This is the first stage. See the position of my cursor. This is the first stage. Consider the red part. Dual input balance output differential amplifier. Dual input unbalanced output differential amplifier. Level shifter and complementary output stage. See this. What is the inside operational amplifier? This entire circuit that can be present inside the operational amplifier. I have directly searched from the Google. That's why there is no problem with reference to copyright. See this. Dual input balance output, dual input unbalanced output, level shifter output stage. See this entire stage of operational amplifier. Inside op-amp, this type of circuit can be present. This circuit can be divided into four different diagrams: dual input balance output, dual input unbalanced output, level shifter, and output stage. See this. So I have write here, what is the role of dual input balance output differential amplifier? It is used to improve the overall voltage gain of the operational amplifier. What is the meaning of voltage gain? What is the meaning of voltage gain? Gain equal to output divided by input. And what is the voltage gain? Output voltage divided by input voltage. Output voltage divided by input voltage. You have to write only this portion in the examination. Don't sketch this diagram. This diagram is not used for examination. It is just used for understanding purpose. I have right here inside op-amp. Inside op-amp. So see this is the first transistor, this is the third transistor, second transistor, fourth transistor. This is known as dual input balance output differential amplifier. Each transistor has own current gain beta. Each transistor has own current gain beta. Now I will explain why current gain and voltage gain is improved inside the op-amp. See, this is the another transistor which is another gain which is known as beta. Beta can be multiplied with here, so we can get beta square. So due to the large number of transistors, see this here 20 to 25 transistor. I have first of all explained the 36 transistor, but this is 741 IC. That's why here it is known as 21 transistor. So due to 21 transistor, I have right here most important word. Due to 21 transistor, current gain and voltage gain is significantly improved. Due to 21 transistor, current gain and voltage gain is significantly improved. Voltage is significantly improved. That's why in operational amplifier, we can gain large amount of gain. We can get large amount of gain compared to transistor. Why? Because several transistors that can be connected in different ways. See this figure very carefully. So here, what is the role of dual input balance output differential amplifier that I have explained here. Now, what is the meaning of dual input unbalanced output? Unbalanced output means what? See this. Here output can be taken from these two particular terminals. See this. That's why it is known as balance output. See this, my red marker, or all I have mentioned with different. See this. This is known as balance output. Output can be taken from two terminals. Now, what is the meaning of unbalanced output? Unbalanced output means with this. Output can be taken from only one transistor. Output can be taken from only one transistor. So here I have write the another word which is known as second block, dual input unbalanced output differential amplifier. Dual input unbalanced output differential amplifier. So what is the role? It introduce DC voltage. It introduce DC voltage at output. See the particular diagram here. See this. Here output can be considered as a two terminal. Here output can be considered as a common terminal. That's why it is known as balance output. Here output can be considered as a from two different terminals. That's why it is known as unbalanced output. And see inside op-amp diagram, there are the number of stages at which we want to improve the current gain. It is known as non-inverting terminal. It is known as inverting terminal. See this. Third terminal which is known as non-inverting. Second terminal it is known as inverting. And sixth terminal which can be considered as a output. Now see here, which is known as plus VCC. Here it can be considered as a minus VEE. So plus VCC and minus VEE, which is known as DC voltage. So the DC voltage we want to produce at the output, at that time dual input unbalanced output differential amplifier is required. In dual input balance output, here dual input balance output differential amplifier, DC voltage is 0. DC voltage not produced at output, not present at output. Now, dual input unbalanced output introduce the DC voltage at output, and it is also improve voltage gain of amplifier. So Due to this two stage, dual input balance output and dual input unbalanced output, we can improve the voltage gain significantly. Now we would like to obtain the current gain. We would like to improve the current gain. So level shifter. Level shifter means what? It is used to improve the current gain of the amplifier. It is used to improve the current gain of amplifier. And inside op-amp, common collector configuration is used to improve the current gain. Improve current gain 1 plus beta. So this entire page you have to write in the examination. If question asked like that, explain the block diagram of operational amplifier. So it is known as second block and third block, combination of second and third block that I have explained here. Dual input balance output differential amplifier, first block, see this. Again see this, dual input balance output, dual input unbalanced output, improve the voltage gain and produce DC voltage at output. It is known as level shifter, means what? Improve the current gain, common collector configuration, and power amplifier. Power amplifier means what? Push-pull amplifier. Next, power amplifier. What is the meaning of power amplifier? It is used for improve the voltage as well as current. It is used for improve voltage as well as current. So complementary symmetry or push-pull complementary symmetry or class C power amplifier complementary symmetry or class C power amplifier that can be required for improve power gain of amplifier. Power gain of amplifier. So it is known as the entire block diagram, and output of power amplifier is overall output of system, overall output of op-amp. So if I have applied the millivolt to the op-amp, then we can get output in terms of volt. Why? Because this signal that can be passed from 4 different stages. So it is the entire block diagram of op-amp, or we can say fundamental configuration and pin diagram that I have explained related to operational amplifier. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. In next lecture, we have discussed the parameters of op-amp. Thank you.